There's a great story of a yogi who said that every moment of his life he felt as though a sword was suspended above his head by a spider web. He lived his life with the awareness he was that close to death. Do you realise that what you're doing at any moment is something that someone was doing when they died? You know, it's an amazing paradox that one of the greatest teachers of life is death. Maybe instead of thinking that death is the thing that takes things away from us, you can think that death is the thing that gives us everything. Doesn't it give us all the meaning in the world? And that classic question of what would you do if this was your last day on earth, your last week on earth, how differently would you act, deserves a reminder. I can't think of a better reminder for doing the things that I love with my life than the fact that I'm going to die.
Good morning, welcome to Bali. We are on the east side of Bali, near Candi Dasa. So it's a lot quieter than the kind of main area, around Denpasar. It's nowhere near as hectic. And really got about 2 weeks here, which is sick. It's actually just a lot of time and space to work, but also because I'm here, I don't want to work too much every day. Do things that will make a difference in my book funnel, and I'm just building out all the launch pads. Yeah, there's also a wave out the front, which is pretty cool. It's not a great wave, I surfed it 2 years ago when I was last here, and I was doing vlogs as well. It's like a glorified closeout, but we might surf that later. And there's actually a ceremony going on in the village today, so we might be lucky enough to attend that as well. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Good morning from East Bali. So that's very blown out. It is, oh my God, I've got a bit of a beard going at the moment. It's about 5:45 a.m. Just been watching the sunrise. I've been here for 2 weeks, just working, swimming, surfing, eating food, getting a bit of a tan on. Climbed this coconut tree the other day, and I managed to get 3 coconuts down, which was pretty sick, and drank those. It's been such a journey. I say that every time. It's been my new buzz thing. It's been such a journey. But fuck, I've just been reflecting more on this recently, how the act of going on a path that is different, that is independent to others, that is outside of the normal expectations, it is the best road to self-discovery and meeting yourself and facing yourself that there is. Undoubtedly, the best that I've found. Because you're forced to confront who you are, instead of doing the things that please others and kind of avoiding the questions that you deeply have within yourself about what you are here to do on this planet and what you deserve to be doing to help other people in the world. So many of us instead will conform and not face that, because with that comes the fear of truly discovering you, who you are behind the mask, behind the hard cover you put up to the world, and revealing that to not only yourself but to other people as well through what you share. It's incredibly scary. I think so much of the development in yourself, the lessons you can learn about life and the depth of life that you can live, rather than just breadth, comes from walking your own path, because you ultimately get to meet yourself and face those parts of you that are true. I mentioned it a bit, but yeah, I've had some serious bouts of anxiety for different reasons, a handful of panic attacks, and just really moments where I really went, shit, like this isn't right. I think I need help, and that was really hard to admit. And through that, I've definitely learnt, though, that I've brought plenty of that on myself by walking this path, and I wouldn't change it at the same time. Sometimes those kind of scary moments feel somewhat necessary to learn more about yourself, and I think the world was just teaching me some lessons the hard way this year, and I can't help but think that's also the most beautiful way at the same time. I feel like I can breathe again somehow, and it's not that I'm less busy necessarily. I am a bit, but I think I'm just learning to trust even more so that this path is truly for me. And the more I trust it, the more I seem to attract all the things that I've been desiring on the path. There's this balance between letting go but also still pushing, which is a tricky one, but I think you have to understand that there can be two truths at once in that sense. You can push from a place of peace and trust regardless, That's what I'm trying to learn. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning on a call, and so that's pretty early. But that was an hour-long call, so then I just came out here at 5 a.m. and worked outside while I watched the sunrise. And so now I've already done, 2 hours of work and it's not even 6 o'clock, which is crazy. So that's good. I'm really, really inspired at the moment and really excited for what's next. All right, let's go for a swim. All right, obviously back in Perth. So the challenge I'm running is, it's called the 30-day Launchpad Challenge, and taking people from not having a skill they can monetize to in 30 days earning their first dollar independently. So they can, travel, start walking their own path and live the life they want to outside the system. I'm essentially facilitating people going through the very first step of building that early stage skill. Yeah, I had a bunch of people signing up recently, which is surreal. It's crazy. Yeah, like on the business side, it's awesome because the business is working, but it's also just great because I'm just hopping on calls with cool young people and hearing their story and getting to a place where they can feel freedom being tangible now. The tangibility of it when they're starting to earn money, being them, doing things they like, and doing things outside of a 9-to-5, the normal system, and having a boss. It hearts me up. I've always loved mentoring. I've loved being mentored. I've worked as a mentor at my old school. I've done online mentoring for teenage boys. And now to be doing mentoring and coaching for people wanting to kind of walk their third path is like fucking awesome. Just down here in Yallingup at the moment, in the southwest WA, just a few hours down from Perth. Just got off another super energizing call. Someone from the UK getting up at 6:15 in the morning before work to hop on and talk about the direction of his life and where he wants to go, and talking about videography and travel and filmmaking. Yeah, I feel really lucky to be doing what I'm doing. I knew I had to do something that was my own. I really wanted to have my own business, and I've been doing freelancing for a while. I had a media company, but I wanted to get into the kind of coaching, mentoring space, and it's been so cool to feel like that's really happening now. Like I've got 3 calls with people today, this Arvo, real people who want to walk a different path, and they've read the book and they want to take the next step. It's like so surreal. In the last 26 days, we sold 102 books. So surreal, man. It's just ending up in a lot of hands. So yeah, in a very cool house right now. Shout out to Luca, shout out to the Pagos for having me. Just parked up for literally 2 nights. Thought, why not? Just get away for a bit. I'm working from my laptop anyway. Chelsea beat Barcelona 3-0. I got up at 4 a.m. to watch that this morning. Come on. Esteval's insane. Anyway, it's nice to be back in Perth. I'll have a link at the top of the description about what I do and what I can do with you, and how I can potentially help you. So yeah, have a look if you'd like. But regardless, we'll keep this vlog rolling. And yeah. I haven't posted anything on Instagram in like 2 weeks, like as in posting a reel. I haven't had any pull to post as much content on my Instagram page, especially because I felt like I didn't have that many things that were that meaningful to say over the last 2 weeks. If I'm posting for the sake of it without anything meaningful to say, I don't think I'm being very helpful. This algorithm which just pulls at your emotions, pulls at your feelings, and takes you on this ride when you hop on the app. Imagine if all conversations you had in person with people were just completely scripted, right? Everyone had literally a plan in front of them of what they were going to say. How authentic can you get when all these content experts are talking about make sure you have your scripts dialed in and this is how you format all your scripts? I don't really fucking use scripts. This probably comes off a bit hypocritical because I will still be running video ads through my Facebook account, but directing to my book, which is a very long form piece of writing, obviously, 105 pages that I've poured my heart into. So I'm happy to take that trade to move people towards something that I really deeply care about. It just doesn't seem that right anymore. Especially with how much AI shit is on social media. I've been so much happier the last 2 weeks being on my phone a lot less and on social media a lot less. So I really hope when you guys watch my stuff, you actually feel something and it can be calming. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a fucking script. I have a lot of uncollected thoughts and feelings about the state that social media is in, and it feels like a car that's revving out right now, and the tires are bold and anything could happen. And I think that's kind of the perpetual state of social media at the same time. The amount of AI content going on there isn't helping. And I think plenty of creators with a great platform don't help in any way to contribute positively to the situation. And I feel like I just want to get out of that game, man, and just focus on my business and maybe make some YouTube vlogs and long form content where people who are committed enough and willing to stick with something for long enough to watch and not get distracted by their phone and stuff, which I know is hard. I deal with it as well. Like, I get distracted so easily now. But I want to have a space for that. And I think book, long form YouTube content / podcast or something, and newsletter. So yeah, I want to be on here more. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a really nice week, and I'll see you soon.